Good evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School here in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in varsity football between the visiting Haverhill Hillies and your Lawrence High School Lancers. Thursday night football. It is October the 2nd, 2025, 61 degrees here at kickoff. It is homecoming 2025. A cool, crisp autumn breeze of about 6 miles per hour this evening for kickoff. And MVC rivals, the Hillies and the Lancers, set to do battle on the gridiron here tonight. Both of these two teams in need of a win. The Lancers 1-2 on the year. They defeated Lynn Classical in an overtime classic of a game to start off the year, but since then they have lost 2 in a row. A 44-28 loss at Whittier, and last week a 35-8 loss against Billerica. The Hillies 0-3 to start off the year. Defeats against Beverly, Shrewsbury, and most recently against Andover High. That was a 49-0 loss. The Hillies have not scored in their last 2 games. They were shut out by the Golden Warriors. They were also shut out by Shrewsbury High School. Here we go, just about set to get underway. The Lancers win the coin toss. They elect to receive, and returning the kickoff for the Lancers over on the far side of the field is Javian Tibbetts, who gets tackled immediately. The Lancer offense set to get to work for the first time this evening. They will send out the sophomore quarterback, number 5, Manny Perez. Nice job there by Tibbetts to gather the opening kickoff. He was tackled at the 19-yard line, which is where the first play from scrimmage will take place. Perez and the Lancers set to go to work here in the first quarter. First play from scrimmage coming up. Perez in the shotgun. 3 wide to the near side right in a bunch formation. It's a sweep play on first down. A broken tackle, Nixon DeLeon. On the carry for Lawrence High, the starting running back, the senior, number 3 in the blue uniform. He's brought down at the 24-yard line. DeLeon is able to pick up 5 on the opening play. The Lancers go without a huddle here on second down. Let's see if they can get some offensive momentum here on this first drive. Again, bunch formation to the near side right. 1 back in the backfield for Perez. It's another sweep play. This time they try the opposite side. And on the carry, a good tackle made there by Mark Gagne on Luis Arias, the sophomore, on the carry. Gets close to the first down marker, but he ends up 1 yard shy. Again, the senior captain, Mark Gagne, on the tackle. And the Lancers will try to convert here on third down. Line of scrimmage, the Lancer 28. 3 wide to the near side right, 1 to the far side left, 1 back for Perez. Pistol formation. Perez goes with the hard count, now looks to the sideline for a play. Lancer offense trying to get into a rhythm here early. And back to throw on third down. It's a quick pass and a reception made for the first down. Denzel Morales hauls it in. Denzel Morales, the quarterback from last year's squad, a junior now, number 14 in blue, hauls in the reception. The Lancers convert on third down. They have a fresh set of downs here. The new line of scrimmage after the reception, Lawrence's 38-yard line. Again, the Lancers go without a huddle. 4 wide, 2 to either side, 1 back in the backfield for Perez. It is again a pistol formation. Haverhill showing blitz on the pre-snap look. The run is right up the middle to Nixon DeLeon, and he is stuffed for no gain. His forward progress was stopped at the line of scrimmage. They give him a short gain, so he did get past the line of scrimmage, a gain of less than a yard. 2nd and a long 9 coming up. This time the Lancers do go into a huddle. And Manny Perez gets the play from the sideline, relays it to the huddle. The Lancers break the huddle for a 2nd and 9. This is a 3 wide receiver set with 2 backs in the backfield. And now the Lancers look to the sideline once again, and we have whistles before the snap. Referees conversing at the line of scrimmage. Lawrence High signaling an infraction against Haverhill. Now the Haverhill team applauding the call, which is a false start against the offense. Lancers trying to get into a rhythm here early in a 35-8 loss against Bill Ricca last week. The Lancer offense couldn't find its momentum. Looking to the sideline throughout the evening to get the play from the sideline, which they are doing right now after the pre-snap penalty. It's 2nd down and 14 coming up. Lancers with 1 first down on this opening drive. Same formation for Lawrence High, 2 backs in the backfield. It's a handoff to De Leon, flag down. The pink flag over on the far sideline. The Haverhill coach signaling that he wants to decline the penalty. And the call is a false start against Lawrence High. Motion prior to the snap, and the penalty is declined by Haverhill, so it's going to be 3rd down and 14 for Lawrence. Once again, the sophomore quarterback, Manny Perez, looking to the sideline to get the play. The Lancers all looking to their wrists to get the correct play executed here on 3rd and 14. 4 wide receiver set with 1 back in the backfield. It's a shotgun formation for the sophomore Perez. Steps up towards the line, points to his right side. Has the snap, back to throw. The Lancers trying to convert. It's a deep ball to the near side, nobody home. The intended receiver, Waldy Guerrero, was in the neighborhood, but the pass comes up well short. And the Lancers faced with a punting situation here, 4th down and 14. So Lawrence High does pick up 1 first down on a nice 3rd down conversion, a reception by Denzel Morales, and now they're forced into a punting situation. Number 65 for Lawrence High is Jeremy Ubiera. He is a senior punter, and he's on to punt here in the first quarter, 7:38 to go. The punt bounces after getting across midfield. Now the Lancers trying to rush to down it. They do down it in their own territory. And the net of the punt is only 14 yards. Hillies will have their first chance on offense here in a scoreless game. Homecoming night 2025. It's Thursday, October the 2nd. Nice chilly vibe here at Lawrence High. 60 degrees at Veterans Memorial Stadium at the moment. A light wind of about 7 miles an hour at the moment. Should not affect the kicking game or the punting game. First play from scrimmage is a screen to the far side. The junior quarterback, Michael Bako, throws an incompletion on 1st and 10, and the Hillies are going to hurry up to the line of scrimmage and run 2nd and 10. It's a 4 wide receiver set, and we have whistles prior to the snap here. And this is going to be encroachment on the defense, so 2nd and 10 will become 2nd and 5. 7:25 to play here in quarter number 1. Scoreless game. Haverhill, their first drive of the ball game. It is Bako handing it off here on second down, and that's a first down carry. First down and more, and the tackle is made at the 26-yard line. It was a fake to Lucas Perez. The running back, number 7, made it look like he had the ball, but Michael Bako took it and ran with it. A great run there on second down to pick up the conversion. Bako looking to the far sideline for the play. He has Perez in the backfield with him once again. 4 wide receiver set, 2 to either side. Perez standing to the left of Bako, who takes the first down snap, rolls to his left, looking deep, now throws it intermediate. It's picked off on the near sideline. Lancer Football, Waldy Guerrero with a little toe tap swag. Flag down on the far side of the field, so for the moment the Lancers have possession. There's an ineligible receiver downfield penalty. That's a penalty against Haverhill, and the Lancers decline the penalty, so the interception will stand. Waldy Guerrero picks off Michael Bako. The Lancers have the ball back at their own 19-yard line, and they will have their second drive of the game here in the first quarter with 6:38 to play, no score. Perez and the Lancers back to work. 2 backs in the backfield now. 3 wide receiver set for Perez. Takes the snap, hands it off. DeLeon tries to make a cut, but he's met at the line of scrimmage. A short gain on the first down carry for the senior back, Nixon DeLeon. DeLeon wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage by the Haverhill defensive line. Haverhill lining up in a 3-4 defense with 3 down linemen. Now Lawrence High with 4 wide, 2 to either side, 1 back in the backfield. It is DeLeon standing to the right of Perez. And in motion from left to right, Luis Arias. And we're going to have whistles and a timeout called by Lawrence High. That is their first timeout of the game, and it comes with 5:47 to play in the first quarter. No score here from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Massachusetts. The Lancers and the Hillies scoreless. Are you a Lawrence Lancers fan? Then you are in the right place. This is LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We want to thank you for joining us this evening, whether it's on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, or on YouTube. If you are watching this broadcast on YouTube right now, don't forget to subscribe to the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel so that you can check out previous sports games, theatrical performances, graduations, and so much more. You are watching LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. Second down and 10 for Lawrence High. They get the play in. It's a toss to the sweeping Luis Arias, who's brought down for a loss. Tackle made by Lucas Perez and others. A loss of about 3 yards on the play, and the Lancers are faced with 3rd down and 13 needed to pick up the first. Clock rolling, just over 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. The Lancers converted on a 3rd and short on their first drive, and then they had to punt it away. Now they are faced with a 3rd down and 13 situation. Haverhill showing blitz here on 3rd down. They bring 5 rushers back to throw. Here's a deep ball to the far side. A little bit of hand fighting there, no flags, it's incomplete. The pass intended for Denzel Morales, but good coverage by the Haverhill defensive back to break up the play. Baptiste on the coverage for Haverhill. He did well to look back for the ball, so no flag on the play. Baptiste looked back, got a hand on it, and was able to disrupt the pass as Morales was unable to haul it in. And Ubiera comes in to punt for the second time this evening. Snap good, the punt is away. It takes a Lawrence bounce, it crosses midfield. Much better punt second time around for Ubiera. It's a 38-yard punt for Ubiera, the senior offensive lineman, defensive lineman, and punter. Well done by him. The Lancers are able to down the ball at the Haverhill 47-yard line. And that is where Michael Bako and the Hillies will take over for their second drive of the game. We are still scoreless here at the Vet. On the first drive of the game, it was Michael Bako who took off on a quarterback keeper to pick up a big chunk of yardage before throwing an interception. Waldy Guerrero, the senior defensive back for the home team, picked it off on the near sideline, dragged the toe, forcing the turnover. First play of the drive is a rushing attempt by Georgios Papanikolu, and Papanikolu gets close to the first down marker. Chains not going to move just yet, or are they? The referee have signaled it is a first down, so a 10-yard run on first down for Papanikolu. Little option play that time, and Bako had the opportunity to keep it and run, but instead he hands off to Stavey Baptiste, number 5, the senior running back for the Hillies. And Baptiste with a 5-yard pickup. Haverhill with the hurry-up offense. And whistles before the snap. And the Lancers call their second timeout before the snap as Haverhill goes hurry up once again, and the Lancers call timeout to get their defense ready for this 2nd down and 5, which will come up after a short break. Lancer fans, do you want to relive your favorite moments from your favorite school events and check out the LPS Flickr account? Yes, we have over 15,000 stunning photos from sporting events, graduations, theater performances, and so much more. Not just from this year, not from last year. For over a decade, we have had this Flickr account with over 3 million views. So if you're checking out this broadcast, next you got to head on over to flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools, or download the Flickr app and explore our collection today. Once again, that is flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools. Second down and 5 for Haverhill. Back to throw on second down. The lefty Bako looking deep. Incomplete. He was looking for Jaden Berube down the near sideline, just slightly overthrew him. Berube had an opening, but the lefty, Michael Bako, just slightly overthrew him, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Haverhill trying to get it to the 32-yard line. They do. It's a first down run and more for Stavey Baptiste. He moves the chains, a 3rd down conversion for Haverhill, and the Hillies are threatening They once again go without a huddle as the Lancers try to get substitutions in, and there's going to be a flag for too many men on the field as the Lancers were not able to get one of their players off the field. So Baptiste on the carry, and we'll see if the Hillies want the result of the play or if they want to accept the penalty. The penalty is accepted, and so the Haverhill hurry-up offense working there as the Lancers trying to get substitutions in before that carry. So the new line of scrimmage after the penalty is the 19-yard line. First down, 5 yards needed to pick up the first. And for the first time this evening, Haverhill in the red zone. 3:14 to play here in the first quarter. No score. Temperature dropping, but the intensity rising here as Haverhill tries to get on the board first. Bako to the line of scrimmage with a 4 wide receiver set. He hands it off on first down. A nice play by the Lancer defense. Baptiste on the carry. Jariel Atilis, the junior defensive lineman, makes the stop. 1 yard loss on the play. Again, hurry up offense for the Hillies. Quick pass to the near side, a little bubble screen, and a nice move after the catch there by Berube. And Berube, fighting for extra yardage, gets it to the 12-yard line. It's a first down reception for Haverhill. Good job after the reception. Berube fighting for that extra yardage. Gets it to the 12. And the Hillies back to the line of scrimmage in the same formation. Baptiste in the backfield with Bako. 2 wide to either side in this shotgun formation. Bako, this time he hands it off. He's got the option to run it. Baptiste on the carry. He stood up though. Garcia, the junior, on the tackle for Lawrence. From the linebacker position, allows a gain of only 2 on the first down carry. Second down and 8 coming up from the 10-yard line. This time 3 wide to the far side right. So look for Bako, the lefty, to maybe throw across his body to that far corner. Or will he go back to Baptiste? The snap, but whistles and a flag before the snap. And it's going to be a false start penalty against Haverhill. Movement prior to the snap against the offense is the penalty. And Haverhill 5 yards back to the 15-yard line. Same formation though. Bako back to throw, looking to the near sideline. Now over the middle, incomplete. It's going to bring up third down. The intended receiver going over the middle had a little bit of space. He was trying to get it to Berube over the middle of the field. And right at the goal line, the pass was just a little bit off the mark. It falls incomplete. Third down coming up, 13 yards needed to pick up the first. The Hillies need to get it inside the 5. They need to get it inside the 3 to pick up a first down. So a new set of downs is available inside the 3-yard line. But we'll see if the Hillies are looking for pay dirt here on 3rd and 13. Same formation. Bako back to throw, similar play. This time he has to scramble to his right, looking deep, fires to the end zone, caught in the back of the end zone. Was he in bounds? Flags down. And the touchdown is good. Finally, the referee signaling touchdown in the back of the end zone. But we have flags on the play. 15-yard touchdown pass for Bako. Touchdown is on the board. It's 6-0. The penalty was after the touchdown. Unsportsmanlike conduct is called against Haverhill, but that penalty was after the touchdown was scored, so that penalty will be enforced on the ensuing kickoff. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point is good from the place kicker Leo Butcher Gonzalez. The Hillies leading 7-0. Number 2. Okay. Seven to nothing here in the first. 2 minutes, 1 second remaining in the first quarter. The Hillies leading 7-0 on a touchdown reception from Jathan DeJesus. It was thrown by Michael Bako, the junior quarterback, a junior to junior connection there. And DeJesus called for the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty after that touchdown reception. And so the Hillies will have the opening kick, the ensuing kickoff here from 15 yards back. And the kicker, Leo Butcher Gonzalez, will kick it off from his own 25-yard line. And the Lancers will have pretty solid field position. A good kick return is brought out across the 40-yard line by Javian Tibbetts. Another kickoff return for him. Grabs it at the 30, returns it back 15 yards. Tibbetts brought down at the 43-yard line, so the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty resulting in some pretty solid field position for the Lancers, down by 7 as they will try to put a drive together and tie things up here in the first quarter. 1:53 to play in the first. 4 wide receiver set for the Lancers. Perez waits for the shotgun snap. Haverhill shows blitz but backs off. Quick pass over the middle is complete at the 45-yard line. It's going to be about a 2-yard gain as Waldy Guerrero, the senior, hauls in the reception to pick up 2. Quick little gain on first down. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Lancers from the 45-yard line. Same formation, 2 wide receivers to either side, 1 back in the backfield for the sophomore Perez. Takes the snap, 3-man rush, plenty of time. Perez up the middle, quarterback keeper fighting for first down yardage, and he's got it. Nice run there by Manny Perez up the middle to pick up the first down. The chains will move, and the Lancers are in Haverhill territory for the first time this evening. Just over a minute to go here in the first quarter. Hillies leading 7-0. But the Lancers now in Haverhill's territory at the 46-yard line to be exact. Again, same formation for the Lancers. 4 wide receiver set, 2 to either side. 1 back in the backfield to the left of Manny Perez. Now Nixon DeLeon moves to the right. Perez takes the shotgun snap. 5-man rush, deep ball over the middle, and it's a fight for the ball. Who has it? It looks like it could be an interception or a reception. Who has it? It's a catch for Waldy Guerrero. It was a battle for the ball, but Waldy Guerrero just wanted it more. What a reception over the middle for the senior Guerrero. Perez to Guerrero. He really fought for that ball. The defensive back tried to take it straight out of his hands, but Guerrero relentless on the reception. 1st and goal Lancers from the 2-yard line. Back to throw, Perez looking to the far side, and it's knocked away. Pass was intended for Denzel Morales. Stevie Baptiste on defense, the defensive back number 5 for Haverhill. He was able to break up the play. Denzel Morales, the intended receiver on that 1st and goal play, and that's going to do it here in the first quarter. We move to the second with the score. Hillies 7, the Lancers 0.
What's up, Gators? Here's a friendly reminder for you all. Remember to wear your coats for the winter season. We wouldn't want to catch a cold now. We need to keep our school as healthy as possible. Germs are everywhere and someone is bound to get sick. So don't forget to wear a coat. Gators out. We all know you can't get a cold by getting cold, but still, wear a jacket.
So here we go, the Lancers with business to attend to. They're on the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal for Lawrence High. Shotgun formation for the Lancers. Here's the snap. Perez scrambling and is going to be brought down for the sack at the 7-yard line. Manny Perez losing yardage. Well done by Ethan Jalbert, the defensive lineman, number 54 for Haverhill, to make the tackle. Brings up 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. Could be 4-down territory for the Lancers, but they're going to try to punch it in here on 3rd. High snap, and Perez falls on it. Big loss on the play. Bad timing there for a bad snap. And the Lancers are going to be faced with a 4th and goal from outside the 20-yard line. So let's see what the Lancers have in the playbook for a very odd situation here. It's 4th and goal from the Haverhill 21. Lined up on the near side left in the wide receiver position is Luis Arias, number 8. You could see him streaking down the field for a deep ball. On the far side, you've got Javian Tibbetts, you've got Waldy Guerrero, all capable of hauling in the deep ball. So let's see what the Lancers can pull off here on 4th and goal. Back to throw, Perez looking to the end zone, incomplete. No flags on the play. The intended receiver, Denzel Morales. Good coverage there by Haverhill. Gagne in on the coverage. And the Lancers turn it over on downs. After the excellent reception by Waldy Guerrero, the Lancers squander the opportunity and Haverhill takes over from the 21-yard line. First and 10 Hillies. Shotgun snap to Bako. He hands it off on the first play of the drive, and grinding up the middle, Lucas Perez is brought down. Nice tackle made there. Jaden Moody, the junior, in on the tackle. He's fired up. It's a 3-yard gain. 2nd down coming up for the Hillies. Bako back to throw. The lefty fires to the far side, and it's dropped. Should have been a 1st down completion, but instead it's going to be 3rd down for Haverhill. Pass was intended for Berube over on the far side. Wasn't able to haul it in. Could have picked up the first down, but instead it's 3rd and 7. 4 wide receiver set. Bako under pressure, avoids the rusher. Now he's going to try to run for it. He picks up the first down. He is chased out of bounds by Yancel Martinez, the senior edge rusher. Yancel Martinez providing the pressure, but Michael Bako showing off the wheels, running for the first down. The Hillies convert on 3rd and 7, and now they have it 1st and 10 from their own 33. Leading by 7 here in the first half. 9 minutes, 45 seconds to go until halftime. The Hillies, with a rare huddle, they've been using that hurry-up offense, not just a no-huddle offense, but a hurry-up offense, getting to the line of scrimmage and snapping it quickly. This time they huddle up. Shotgun formation, 3 wide to the near side right. It's a bubble screen out to the near side. It's caught by Papanikolu. And a catch and a lot of yardage after the catch gets it into Lancer territory. Georgios Papanikolu with a great run after the catch, and you have to give credit to the Haverhill wide receivers for blocking. The wide receivers blocking after the reception by Papanikolu. Play's gonna come back though. Holding penalty against the Hillies, so negates the great catch and run by Papanikolu. We're just talking about the excellent blocking there by the wide receivers on the near side for the Hillies, but one of them guilty of the holding penalty. And so the new line of scrimmage after the penalty is the 27-yard line of Haverhill. 2nd down for Haverhill, 16 yards needed to pick up the first. Lancers line up in their 3-4 defense. It is 1st down, beg your pardon, 16 yards needed to pick up the first. Again, 3 wide to the near side right. This time it's a handoff, and up the middle goes the rusher. And on the carry, it's number 7, Lucas Perez, the junior, slashing his way in between the tackles. Picks up 10 yards on the carry. Perez has been dangerous in the running game. Bako, a pass to the far side, couldn't quite drop it in the bucket. He was looking for Georgios Papanikolu. Couldn't connect. A little wheel route action down the far sideline. Papanikolu trying to haul it in over the shoulder. But the ball falls incomplete, and it's 3rd and 6 for Haverhill. Clock stopped with 8:33 to go here in the second. Hillies choose to huddle as Bako has the play from the sideline. The Hillies come to the line of scrimmage here on 3rd down. 4 wide receivers set for the visiting Hillies. It's a pass over to the far side. The catch is made there by DeJesus. He's looking for the sticks. It's going to be awfully close. Let's see what the referee has to say. He needed 6 yards. He might have picked up just enough to pick up the first down. The referee says move those chains. Jathian DeJesus with the catch and run. Needed 6, picked up 7. First down Hillies here. 8:23 to go here in the second. And the Hillies once again back to the huddle, taking their time, getting organized before this first down snap. 8:23 once again remaining here in the second quarter. Ryan Bates in motion. Bates gets the carry. Little sweep action. Bates is off to the races, picks up a first down and more. Bates on the off tackle sweep picks up the first, chains move, and the Hillies have it at the Lancer 43-yard line. Hillies break the huddle here, 8:16 to go in the second. 1st and 10 after the carry from Bates. This time, Bako hands it off to Baptiste. He held it for a long time, made it look like he was going to hang on to it and rush it himself, but he does hand it off to Baptiste. 4-yard gain on the carry for Stavey Baptiste, the senior back. 2nd and 6, coming up with the clock rolling now. After the rushing attempt, line of scrimmage, the 39-yard line of Lawrence. Again, the Lancers in a 3-4 defense. Haverhill approaches the line of scrimmage in a shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set, 2 to either side, 1 back in the backfield. And it's a handoff to Baptiste, but this time the Lancers get a tackle for a loss. Edge rusher Yancel Martinez leading the charge, number 17 and in blue, trying to cause some havoc. Loss of a couple yards on the carry there by Baptiste, and the Hillies now faced with another 3rd down situation, trying to convert a 3rd and 8 here in Lancer territory. Line of scrimmage, the Lancer 41. Shotgun snap to Bako, under pressure. It was Martinez again providing the pressure. The pass downfield, intercepted by Lawrence. It was tipped by the receiver, and Nixon DeLeon has the 2nd pick of the game for the Lancer D. DeLeon in the right place at the right time. That ball was tipped up by the intended receiver. Yancel Martinez providing the pressure, and that's where the play really started for the Lancers. Once again, number 17 in blue, Martinez from the near side edge rusher position. He sent Bako out to the far sideline, who had to make the throw under pressure on the run. The ball was tipped up, and Nixon DeLeon hauled it in, and the Lancers have a chance to tie here with 6:25 to go in the second. First play of the drive is a handoff, a short gain for Lawrence. A flag is down, though. Short gain on the play for the moment. Denzel Morales, his first carry of the game, but a flag down on the far side. So it's a false start on the offense and a holding penalty on the offense. So 2 infractions on the same play. The false start penalty is declined, and the holding penalty is accepted. So the Lancers have to move 10 yards back after the holding penalty. 1st and 20, Lawrence High deep in their own territory. They need a big field-changing play here. Just over 6 minutes to go in the half. Shotgun formation, 4 wide for the Lancers, 2 to either side. Man in motion from right to left. Here's the snap. Perez rolling to his right. Perez is going to run with it, tries to make a cut, loses the football, but fumbles it out of bounds. Good defense there by Haverhill. Dominic Santos, number 51, the D lineman for Haverhill, made the tackle, knocked the ball loose. Ball goes out of bounds, though. Just under 5.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Lawrence High deep in their own territory. They need to get it to their own 35 to pick up the first. It's a screen to the near side. It's caught by Arias. Arias is brought down at the 16-yard line, but a flag down. Baptiste on the tackle for Haverhill. And the referee going to the far sideline after there were 2 flags on the play, one on the near side, one on the far side. False start on the offense is declined. Haverhill declines the penalty. They say they'll just take the result of the play after the illegal procedure on Lawrence, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 18. Let's see. Interesting spot here for the Lancers. A chance to throw a deep ball, or do they want to play it safe? Down by 7 here late in the second. Do they want to take the gamble and go deep? Back to throw on 3rd and long. Perez scrambling, and he's going to run with it. Perez with a little bit of room to work with, but he's tackled short of the sticks. He gets it to the 30-yard line, comes up short. It's going to be 4th down for the Lancers. It's decision time. You'd think it's a punting situation, only a 7-point game. Still plenty of time left here. It's a 12-yard run there for Manny Perez. And they do bring on the punter, Jeremy Ubiera, senior number 65, on for his 3rd punt of the game. And so the Lancers with 2 interceptions on the night, but they have not been able to turn those turnovers into points. Under 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Ubiera's punt is in the air. It bounces. It takes a Lancer bounce across midfield. And it's going to be down by Lawrence at the Haverhill 34-yard line. A nice 35-yard punt by Ubiera. The ball is downed. No return. Sanchez gets down the field in coverage to down the football. And so the Hillies with an opportunity here for the good old-fashioned double score on either side of halftime. They will return the 3rd quarter kickoff, so they have a chance to score before the half, and they will get the ball after the half. They have all of their timeouts to work with. They have 3:34 on the clock. The Lancer defense will need to make a play here to keep this a 1-score game. Bako set to run the offense here. Late in the second, Lucas Perez is the back in the backfield with him. Rolling to his left. Here's a deep ball by Bako all alone. That's a practice reception by Jaden Berube. And after the catch and run, he is brought down at the 13-yard line. Berube got loose behind the Lancer defensive backs. Bako with the rollout to his left, firing it accurately to Berube, who hauled it in and brought it into the red zone for Haverhill. Line of scrimmage, the 12-yard line, actually. And now the Hillies with a chance to make it a 2-score game. 3 receivers bunched wide to the far side left. And it's a handoff. The Lancer defensive line stops the ball carrier for a short gain. The junior Perez picks up 1 yard, 2nd down and 9 coming up. Haverhill can pick up a 1st down here inside the 2-yard line. Second down for the Hillies. Shotgun formation once again, 2 wide to either side. Back to throw. Bako looking, pump fakes. Now he's going to roll to the near side. Bako with running room. Bako looking for the goal line. He gets inside the 5 and runs safely out of bounds. Close to a 1st down. The clock will stop with 1:56 to play in the quarter, and Bako ends up shy of the 1st down marker. So he needed the 2, but he goes out of bounds at the 4. So 3rd down, 2 yards needed to pick up the 1st. And of course, 4 yards needed to pick up the touchdown. Plenty of time for the Hillies. They do have all of their timeouts. The playbook is wide open here. Could be 4-down territory for Haverhill. They can throw, they can run. They have every option available here. They're in the shotgun formation, and it's going to be under center now. Bako rushes up under center, trying to get the Lancers to flinch. They do not flinch, and the Hillies call their first timeout of the first half. It comes with 1:56 to play in the second quarter with the score Hillies 7, Lancers 0. Lancer fans, are you looking for any information relating to Lawrence Public Schools? Well, the place to go is lawrencepublicschools.org, the district homepage, and the answer to all of your questions having to do with LPS. Check out the site for the latest district news, calendars, and weather updates from around the district. No weather updates just yet, but you know in a few months you'll want to know what's happening in your student's school. So if you check out the site, currently featured, our artist of the week in LPS is Amaziah Rodriguez from the Lawler School. Congratulations. So all members of the community, please check out and bookmark the LPS homepage, lawrencepublicschools.org. Hillies trying to punch it in here from the 4-yard line. It is 3rd and 2. They can still pick up a 1st down and a new set of downs. They have used only 1 timeout, which they did just now, threatening to score once again. It's a direct snap to the running back, and in for the touchdown is number 6, Ryan Bates. Nope, it's a 1st down, not a touchdown. Correction, the Hillies offensive line celebrating, but the Lancer defense was able to hold strong. Bates thought he had it. I thought he had it, but Bates was tackled inside the 1-yard line. Clock rolling here, ball inside the 1. Direct snap to Bates. Bates makes a cut. Does he break the plane? Yes, he does. It's 13-0. Bates with a 1-yard touchdown run. Extra point attempt coming up. The place kicker, Leo Butcher Gonzalez, number 10 for the Hillies, will try to make it 14-0. The Lancers will have 1:08 on the clock to work with. And the Hillies are going for 2. They leave the place kicker on the bench. And Bates at the quarterback position. Bates is going to try to run it in again. Does he break the plane? He does. A 2-point conversion for Haverhill, and it's 15-0. Ryan Bates with the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to make it 15-0. Your scoring summary so far here from Lawrence. Back in the first quarter, it was a 15-yard touchdown reception by Jathian De Jesus. The extra point made it 7-0. And just a moment ago here with 1:08 remaining in the second quarter, a 1-yard touchdown run by Ryan Bates, the senior. And he rushes it in himself for the 2-point conversion that made it 15-0 just a moment ago. And the Lancers will have 68 seconds to work with here after the kickoff from Butcher Gonzalez. Tibbetts back to return the kickoff, as well as Guerrero. It's been Tibbetts who has returned all the kickoffs so far this evening for Lawrence High. Butcher Gonzalez with the kick. It's a low line drive. Might go out of bounds. It does. Illegal procedure on the kicking team. So the Lancers will have some pretty decent field position to work with here as they try to make it a one-score game before halftime. And so the Lancer offense will huddle up. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line after the illegal procedure penalty on the kickoff. Lancer's going to try to move the ball quickly here, or they might play it conservatively. We'll see. Haverhill will return the second half kickoff. So let's see if the Lancers are going to try to get aggressive here before half. Here's the throw to the near sideline. It's caught by Morales. Manny Perez completes the pass to Morales, who wisely goes out of bounds to save some clock. The Lancers have used 2 timeouts, so they can still stop the clock if they need to, but a veteran move there by Morales to haul in the reception and go straight out of bounds. So the Lancers can get organized here for this 2nd down and 2 snap. DeLeon is the back in the backfield. 3 wide to the far side right. Haverhill showing strong side pressure. It's a 5-man rush. Perez can't escape the pressure, and he's going to be brought down for the sack. A loss of 2 on the play. And Lawrence High calls its 3rd timeout of the first half. Timeout comes with 51 seconds to go. Here in the second quarter, the Lancers are faced with a 3rd down situation after the break. Looking at the road ahead for Lawrence High, trying to break this 2-game losing streak. Next week they will play at Andover. That game Friday, October 10th, 7 p.m. start for that game. The Golden Warriors blew out Haverhill last week, so that's going to be a tough game for Lawrence High, playing on the road at Andover High. And then the following week, Friday, October the 17th, the Lancers play at home, hosting the Methuen Rangers. Third down for Lawrence High, 47 seconds to go here until halftime. Perez back to throw, trying to evade the pressure. Can't, he's sacked again. Big loss on the play, and 4th down coming up for Lawrence. Just couldn't get the blocking. If you want to throw it deep, you're gonna need blockers, and Perez was unable to get the block he needed, and the sophomore is brought down for a sack on 2 consecutive plays. And we have a timeout called by Haverhill. They're gonna try to preserve some time here on the clock. And so the drive that started at the Lancer 35 will end at the 35 as they bring on the punter, Jeremy Ubiera. And Haverhill calls their 2nd timeout in order to save some clock and possibly get a good return, some good field position, and maybe a chance to score again before the half. Looking back to the schedule, after hosting Methuen here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, the Lancers, to close out the regular season, will play at Lowell and at Chelmsford Friday, October 24th, and Thursday night, October the 30th. Ubiera is not in the game to punt. Morales is in to punt. Let's see if he punts or if the Lancers want to run a fake here. It is Morales who punts it, his first punt of the ball game. It's a great punt. Gets a Lancer roll, and the punt goes all the way to the Haverhill 26-yard line. And we believe that that is the first punt in the career of Denzel Morales, the junior. Haverhill has used 2 of their timeouts, so they do have the opportunity to stop the clock. 1 timeout left. They'll be looking towards the sidelines or possibly over the middle as they can stop the clock one more time. Bako throws to the far side. It's caught by Berube. Berube with a nice run after the catch, picks up 1st down yardage, and the clock stops. Haverhill calls the timeout with 19 seconds to go. And that is the final timeout for Haverhill here in the first half. It comes with 19 seconds to go. The score 15-0, Hillies on top. Just 19 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Haverhill will return the second half kickoff after we take a short halftime break. But in the meantime, Haverhill will be looking towards the sidelines to try and advance the ball and get out of bounds. Or if they want to use the middle of the field, they will need to run up to the new line of scrimmage and spike the ball. They're up 15-0. A little bit of a conservative play call there on 1st down. Berube with a nice run after the catch. Let's see just how aggressive Haverhill wants to be here as we get closer and closer to halftime. Yancel Martinez, defensive end, edge rusher for the Lancers, is into the game. He is ready to pin his ears back and get after the junior quarterback, Michael Bako. 3 wide to the near side right. Bako looks at him now, fires it over the middle. Intercepted by Lawrence. 11 seconds left on the clock. The Lancers will have a chance for one more play. It is hauled in by Nixon DeLeon, his 2nd interception of the game. The 3rd overall for the Lancer defense. Berube over the middle. Couldn't haul in the reception, but Nixon DeLeon undercuts the route, and he ends up with it at the Haverhill 45-yard line. That'll be the 44-yard line. And the Lancers cannot stop the clock here unless they go out of bounds. They have only 10 seconds to work with. So let's see what the Lancers can pull off here. They can go for one play, then straight to the sideline, or they can use up this 10 seconds and try to go all the way to the end zone. Arias in motion. Perez under pressure, and he's sacked, and he's brought down at the Lancer 45-yard line. And it is halftime here in Lawrence. The score 15-0. The Hillies leading here. Homecoming 2025. The Lancers will try to make a second half comeback after we return from this quick halftime break right here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics.
Hello everybody, my name is Melvin Perez. I work for LPS Media, and today I'm going to show you how to tie your shoe. Let's get started. So what you first want to do is make an X with both shoelaces. Put the left one through the bottom hole and tighten it. Then what you want to do is grab with 3 fingers and have two of them pointing like this. So then what you're going to do is you're going to go over, under, and under, over on the other. Then you're going to pinch, and then very carefully but also quickly. You may mess up on the first couple times. I have done my fair share of mess ups, but if you keep going, you'll eventually get it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all on the flip side.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thank you so much for joining us here this evening on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. 61 degrees at kickoff. It is now 55 degrees. Nice and cool, crisp autumn air. Perfect football weather here in the Merrimack Valley. MVC rivals, the Lancers and the Hillies, doing battle here on the gridiron at Veterans Memorial Stadium. The second half is underway. The Hillies leading 15-0, and the Lancers trying to make the tackle here. It's a good return there by Jathian DeJesus. He scored the game's opening touchdown. And the Hillies will have some pretty solid field position to start things off here in quarter number 3. It was DeJesus who hauled in the 15-yard touchdown reception back in the first. And then in the second quarter, a 1-yard touchdown run from Ryan Bates. He also ran in a 2-point conversion. That made it 15-0 late in the second quarter, and that is where we stand here in the third. First play from scrimmage of the third quarter coming up. The junior quarterback, Michael Bako, in the shotgun position. 3 wide to the far side right. Bako, screen pass over to the far side. The pass is complete to Papanikolu, and Georgios Papanikolu brings it across the midfield stripe. He picks up 9 yards on the first down reception, and Haverhill goes without a huddle. They are right at the line of scrimmage, ready to work here on second and short. This time Bako hands it off. First down run for the ball carrier. Ryan Bates did some damage there in that second quarter. He picks up the first down and more. Gets it to the 31-yard line of Lawrence High. 2 plays, and the Hillies already threatening here in the third. Just under 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 4 wide receivers set for Haverhill. Baptiste gets stood up at the line. A great tackle. Yaniel Garcia, the junior for Lawrence High, from the linebacker position, comes in to make a great tackle. It's going to be a loss of 1. Excellent tackle there by Garcia. Lancer defense with 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. 4 wide here for the Hillies. The back in the backfield is Lucas Perez. Bates comes in motion. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Nice fake. The run up the middle from Michael Bako. And the Lancers are able to force the turnover. Did they? The referee says was the runner down by contact, or did the Lancers pull the ball out? The Lancer offense is set to take the field. The referee's talking things over. The question was, did Bako get the knee down, or was it a fumble? Lancer football! Lawrence High with its 4th turnover of the game. Lancers opening up the pastry shop, baking turnovers left and right. Preheat your ovens, folks, 350 degrees. Back to throw on first down, incomplete. Nixon DeLeon couldn't haul in the screen pass. But once again, that is turnover number 4 of the night. 2 interceptions by Nixon DeLeon. And now, also Waldy Guerrero with 1 interception. And now the Lancers recover a fumble. That's 4 turnovers baked by the Lancer defense. And now Lawrence High, desperate for points, down 15-0, trying to turn that turnover into points. Here's Nixon DeLeon trying to get it outside the left tackle, loses yardage though. Couldn't get the block from the left tackle. Well defended by Haverhill. The tackle is made by Bates and others. 3rd down coming up for the Lancers. They need to convert a 3rd down and 12 here. Line of scrimmage is the 21-yard line. 4 wide receiver set. DeLeon to the right of Perez. Here's Perez back to throw. Plenty of time, flag down, caught over the middle. Good catch there by Waldy Guerrero. Hesitated though for a moment, couldn't pick up the 1st down yardage. There is a flag on the play. Waldy Guerrero made the catch and then hesitated. He probably could have picked up the 1st down yardage if he just went straight for the sticks, but a flag down on the play. For the moment, it's 4th down. Referees pick up the flag here, so no call. Do the Lancers want to go for it in their own territory? Once again, no penalty. It's 4th down, 1 yard needed to pick up the 1st here. The Lancers have the offense on the field for the moment, and the Lancers call their first of 3 timeouts to talk things over. Timeout comes with 9:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. The score, Haverhill 15, Lawrence High 0. Haverhill High trying to close in on their first win of the season. They lost to Beverly 28-26. They were shut out by both Shrewsbury and Andover High, 35-0 and 49-0 respectively. And here on the road, Haverhill up by 2 scores. Lancers going for the second half comeback. Later on in the season, it'll be Friday, October the 10th, Haverhill hosts Concord High. Friday the 17th, the Hillies will host Everett. And then the final 2 games of the regular season at Methuen and home against Central Catholic before the Hillies will play at Lowell on Thanksgiving this year. Here we go, 4th down for the Lancers. A big moment in the game. The Lancers trying for a little tush-push action here as under center goes the quarterback Perez. He gets the push that he needed. Flags are down, but for the moment it's a first down for Lawrence High. It's an illegal shift against Lawrence High. So it's a 5-yard penalty. No turnover on downs. The penalty results in a 4th down and 6 situation. So the tush-push play does work, but it was an illegal shift right before the snap. And so the clock will run here. The Lancers are bringing on the punt team. And Morales is into punt, though. Watch for the fake. Morales can run. Morales is the backup quarterback as well. He started last season, so he can throw, he can run, he can do it all. He can certainly punt, as we saw earlier in the game. Let's see what the Lancers do here. Morales has it, gets the punt away. It bounces, it hits a Lancer player, and takes a Lancer bounce all the way inside the 35-yard line. And De Leon trying to will the ball deeper into Haverhill territory. Nixon De Leon trying to summon that ball just a bit deeper into Haverhill territory. And the Hillies will take over from the 33-yard line. So clock stopped with 8:13 to play in quarter number 3. The Hillies with the ball here. 15-0 is the score. And Haverhill has the ball. The Lancer defense, 4 turnovers on the evening. The defense has played well. They've allowed 2 touchdowns, but in the meantime, 4 turnovers. Just 0 points off those turnovers. And now the Hillies will go to work here. It's a handoff up the middle. The carry for the back, Lucas Perez. On the stop, the defensive lineman, Pedro Garayacoa, senior, number 56 for Lawrence High, in on the stop. You see him bouncing there, ready to pressure the junior quarterback, Michael Bako. The Lancers now with 4 down linemen on the defense. It's a 4-man rush. Low snap is picked up. The throw to Bates. Bates is off to the races. Bates with 1 man to beat. What a tackle! An amazing open field tackle there by Denzel Morales to save the touchdown. Pulling down Bates by the shoestrings. A fine defensive play by Morales, the free safety. Well done by him as Bates got loose on the far side screen pass. So after the great tackle there by Morales on Bates, it's 1st and 10 for the Hillies. The lefty Bako back to throw over the middle, almost picked off. Morales was in the neighborhood and so was Waldy Guerrero. We almost had to fire up the oven again. 4 turnovers so far, almost got a 5th there. Second down coming up. 6:35 to go here in the second. Lancer defensive line now rushing 4 once again, it looks like. Bringing in a possible 5th rusher up the middle. Yes, the Lancers rush 5 and it works. No, it's a fake to the near side. The fake fools everyone, including myself up here in the booth. Bako, the quarterback keeper, the QB option run working to perfection there as the Lancers rush 5. They surround Lucas Perez, but Bako sneaks out to the near side, picks up a first down. So after the first down run by Bako, Haverhill with a 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Here's the snap to Bates. Bates, another direct snap. We saw a lot of this in the second quarter. Bates inside the 5, and he's brought down. Direct snap to Bates, working successfully again. And the tackle made by Morales, pushing Bates out of bounds. First and goal for Haverhill, trying to make it a 3-score game. Lancers bring in Albert Castillo off the bench here to rush the passer from the near side. Goal line look here. Defensively, high snap. And the Lancers make a tackle, a big tackle for a loss as Georgios Papanikolu falls on it. A high snap results in a big loss. Lancers were in a similar position earlier in the game at the end of the first quarter, at the beginning of the second quarter. Second down and goal from all the way out at the 17-yard line. 5:45 to go here in the third. The Lancers need another big defensive play. 3 interceptions and 1 fumble recovery so far. Second down and goal. It's a sweep play and a carry for DeJesus. Third down coming up, a nice defensive play, a short gain for DeJesus. A lot of running from the near side to the far side, but not a lot of yardage gained. It's a 2-yard gain. DeJesus brings it to the 15-yard line, third down and goal. Certainly should be 4-down territory for the Hillies. They do have the option to bring in the place kicker if they wanted to go to Leo Butcher Gonzalez, but in the meantime, it's third down, back to throw. Bako looking, rolling out to his right, throwing to the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown. Bako to Bates, a 15-yard touchdown hookup. (21-0) after Bako escapes the rush, rolls to the right side, and finds Bates in the back corner of the end zone for 6. And on for the extra point is Leo Butcher Gonzalez. Ball down, kick is up on the way, and it is good. 22-0 after the extra point. So here is your scoring summary so far tonight. It's been all Hillies in the first quarter. A 7-0 lead after the touchdown reception by Jathian DeJesus. It was a 15-yard reception. The extra point from Butcher Gonzalez made it 7-0. And then in the second quarter, it was a 1-yard touchdown run by Ryan Bates. Bates ran in a 2-point conversion to make it 15-0. And then just a moment ago, Bako threw to Ryan Bates, a 15-yard touchdown reception for Bates And it was Butcher Gonzalez adding the extra point to make it 22-0. And that is where we stand here with 4:28 to go in the third quarter. 3 interceptions for the Lancers, 1 fumble recovery, but 0 points so far. They got it all the way down to the 3-yard line. They had a 1st and goal at the 3 in the first half. They were not able to score on that possession. Here's the kickoff. And it's off the hands of the returner, Jadiel Graces. And Haverhill makes a good tackle there on Jadiel Graces after it goes off of the junior's hands. And the Lancers deep in their own territory after a good kickoff there by Leo Butcher Gonzalez. Line of scrimmage here for this drive, the 16-yard line of Lawrence. Lancers approach the line of scrimmage after huddling up on the near sideline. Manny Perez, sophomore quarterback for the Lancers, in the shotgun formation with 3 wide to the near side right. Option play and a handoff to the back, Nixon DeLeon. Good yardage on first down. Gets it across the 20 to the 23, maybe the 24-yard line. Baptiste on the tackle for the Hillies. And DeLeon is able to pick up 8 yards on first down. A good carry. He got it across to the 24. Lancers approach the line of scrimmage without a huddle. DeLeon once again in the backfield. 4 wide receiver set. Back to throw. Deep ball over the middle. And it's caught by Lawrence. A long reception. Amir Almonte, the sophomore, his first catch of the game. "36-yard reception for Almonte, a big play, his first reception of this ball game. He's right now lined up in the near side slot. 4 wide receiver set for the Lancers, suddenly in Haverhill territory after the big play. Back to throw, Perez with a completion to Tibbetts. Tibbetts gets it across the 35-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch there on first down for Lawrence High, under 3:20 to go in the third. The Lancers with some momentum after the long pass to Amir Almonte, the sophomore, and now a 9-yard reception by Tibbetts. Perez hands it off. A first down run. DeLeon on the carry. He gets enough yardage to pick up the first down. It's a 6-yard run, and the chains move here. 1st and 10 coming up for the Lancers on the 25. Once again, no huddle. And the Lancers set for the snap here. Once again, no huddle on this play. 4 wide receiver set. Perez, weak side blitz comes in, and Perez gets sacked. Did well to avoid the initial pressure from Christopher Urena, the senior linebacker. But Urena, chasing him from behind, makes the tackle. It's a 2-yard loss, and it'll go into the scoreboard as a sack. Another sack of the sophomore Manny Perez, and the Lancers have 2nd and 12. They're on the 27-yard line. Same formation from the last play. In motion is Arias. It's a quarterback keeper for Lawrence. Up the middle, goes Perez. Perez fighting for more yardage. The second effort gets him close to the sticks. A minute and a half to go here in the third. The Lancers threatening. And on the second down carry, Perez comes up 3 yards shy of the first down. Let's see if the Lancers can convert here on 3rd and 3. Perez looking, fires over the middle. Catch is made, first down, the chains move. He gets it to Morales. Morales, the steady, reliable receiver. Lancers inside the 15-yard line now. Line of scrimmage, the 14. Tibbetts in motion. It's a handoff, trying to make a cut at the line of scrimmage. DeLeon gets wrapped up. DeLeon had the vision to make the cut to his left, but tackler was there, ready to take down DeLeon on the first down rush. Under 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Could be the last play of the third quarter. Back to throw. Perez avoids the rush, rolling to his right, looking to the end zone. He's going to throw it across his body, and it's caught for a touchdown! The sophomore Amir Almonte with the touchdown reception. And that's how you go up and get it. Almonte, the tall sophomore, grabbing the ball at its apex, leaping high into the night sky to go up and get it. The pass from Perez connects with Almonte, and the Lancers are on the board, a 14-yard touchdown reception. (22-6) is the score. It's an 18-point lead for Haverhill, and the Lancers look to their play sheets on their wrists. They approach the line of scrimmage, and they will go for 2. It's Perez in at quarterback. DeLeon is the running back to the left. It's a little sweep play. Tibbetts fighting for the goal line. Tibbetts is in for the 2-point conversion. The Lancers march down the field, an 84-yard touchdown drive, highlighted by the big catch over the middle by Almonte, and it was, in fact, Amir Almonte who finished the job with a 14-yard touchdown reception. And that was the final play of the third quarter. We move to the fourth. Lancers are on the board. The score here from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Massachusetts. Haverhill 22, Lawrence 8.
Hey guys, it's JC, and here today I'll be talking to you about the flu. The flu, also known as influenza, is a contagious respiratory illness caused by influenza viruses. The flu contains the fever or feeling feverish, chilling, cough, sore throat, runny or stuffy nose, muscle or body aches, headaches, fatigue, tiredness, and some people may have vomiting and diarrhea. Though this is more common in children than adults, to avoid catching the flu, we take a flu shot. So hurry and get your flu shot in your nearest hospital.
Lancers go for the onside kick here to the near side to try and get the ball back in the fourth quarter. But it is collected by Christopher Urena, and Haverhill recovers the onside kick attempt, and the Hillies will take over from their own 40-yard line. Lancers calling timeout here after the kickoff to set up their defense here. They need a stop. They have had 3 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery on the night, and they are down here against the Hillies. It's a 14-point game, so the Lancers need to lock in and make a big play on defense, get the ball back to their offense, and pick up a couple of scores here in the fourth, trying for this second half comeback. The Lancers scoring a touchdown. Amir Almonte, the sophomore, a 14-yard touchdown reception. That was the final play of the third quarter, unless you count the 2-point conversion. A 2-yard rush from Tibbetts to pick up 2 before the beginning of the fourth quarter. And here we go. Shotgun formation, but just 1 wide to the far side left. It's a snap to Bates, and Bates is going to run it up the middle. A good tackle there made by Morales. And again, that's the second time in the second half that Morales has made a very important tackle, specifically on Ryan Bates. Bates has the ability to get loose, and Morales made a big open field tackle, as he did on the last Haverhill drive. And now the Hillies have 2nd and 4, line of scrimmage the 46-yard line. Similar formation, extra blockers in on the line of scrimmage. Direct snap to Bates. Bates rushing it up the middle. He picks up the first down, and he is tackled by, you guessed it, once again, Denzel Morales on the tackle for Lawrence High. So the chains move. The Hillies switching to the rushing attack here, trying to grind out some clock. They have a 14-point lead. Lawrence High going to try to pry the ball loose here. It looks like it will once again be Bates running the offense here for the Hillies. Bates again takes the snap, makes a cut, coming to the near side, and the Lancers finally are able to stuff Bates at the line of scrimmage, trying to go off tackle right. He couldn't turn the corner. Jeremy Gonzalez, the senior for Lawrence High, was able to trip up Bates at the line of scrimmage. Under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. MVC rivalry between the Hillies and the Lancers. Haverhill has the advantage here. It's a 14-point lead late in the game. It's a high snap, a direct snap to Papanikolu. He cannot get back to the line of scrimmage. And Georgios Papanikolu did well to handle that high snap, but he was not able to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to create a third down situation for Haverhill. And the Hillies might be forced into a passing situation here on this drive. The Hillies going to the rushing attack, bringing in extra blockers here now. But now they go back to Michael Bako, the junior quarterback. And let's see what the play call is here. A lot of different options. It is 3rd and 13. Shotgun formation, 4 wide, 2 to either side. The Lancers jumped off sides though. So that's going to make this 3rd down situation just a bit easier for Haverhill. 3rd and 13 becomes 3rd down and 8. New line of scrimmage after the penalty is the 42. Still 3rd down, but now the Hillies need 8. And it will be Michael Bako in at quarterback for this play. Bates still out there on the field, and he's going to line up as a wide receiver. The lone wide out to the near side right. Hillies have 3 wide to the far side left. Back to throw. Bako looking, steps up in the pocket, fires! It's incomplete. Good coverage there by Morales, the intended receiver. Over there on the far side was Jathian DeJesus. 4th down for Haverhill. Will they punt or will they go for it? Kind of out there in no man's land on the 42-yard line. They have a chance to pin the Lancers back deep in their own territory. It's Morales who is back there to return the punt. But Haverhill still, of course, has the option to go for it. It's 4th down, 8 yards needed to pick up the first. It's a manageable situation. It is a punting formation. Papanikolu is the punter here. Watch for the fake. Nope, he's going to punt it. It's a high punt, not very far. It bounces at the 27 and goes out of bounds. And the Lancers will have possession here on their own 27, 8:02 to go in the game. Can the Lancers put a drive together and make this a 1-score game? It's 22-8 at the moment. And the sophomore quarterback, Manny Perez, and the Lancers will set up shop once again at their own 27. The Lancers might have discovered a gem in Amir Almonte on that last drive with 2 big receptions, including the 14-yard touchdown reception. DeLeon, the lone back in the backfield, 3 wide to the near side left. Perez back to throw on 1st down, scrambling, under pressure, trying to get to the near sideline. He dumps it out of bounds. It's a smart play there by the sophomore Perez. The rush came right up the middle, showing good athleticism to escape the rush, scrambled to his right, didn't take the hit. He threw it incomplete, out of bounds to the near side. Veteran move there by the sophomore. So after all of that, it's 2nd and 10, incomplete pass to the near side, and so the Lancers in a 3 wide receiver set. Man in motion from right to left is Tibbetts. Perez looking over the middle, and it's dropped. Luis Arias, the sophomore, had a chance to make a play on the ball, but he couldn't haul it in, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Manny Perez put the throw on the money. Luis Arias couldn't haul it in. The Lancers have another chance, though, here on 3rd and 10. Manny Perez, you're seeing his development right before your eyes here at Veterans Memorial Stadium on the campus of Lawrence High School. It's 3rd down, big play for the Lancers. He's trying to escape the rush. No blocking for Perez, and he's brought down for the sack. All kinds of pressure. Haverhill rushing 5, getting to the quarterback, and Perez is sacked. Now the Lancers with a big decision to make. It's 4th and 12. They're down by 2 scores. Do they punt it away, or do they go for it deep in their own territory? They have Morales back to punt. Morales can run, Morales can throw. So keep your eyes peeled for a fake here. They are deep in their own territory, are the Lancers. High snap, Morales goes up and gets it. Line drive punt. Good punt, takes a Lancer bounce, crosses midfield. And the Lancers down it at the 48-yard line of Haverhill. And here's the situation now for the Hillies. They may want to go back to their rushing game. They were using Ryan Bates, the senior, at the quarterback position and rushing it up the middle to try and kill some clock and pick up a couple of first downs. They do also, of course, have Michael Bako, the junior quarterback. He had some success handing off to Stavy Baptiste as well as Lucas Perez. So you'd think that Haverhill goes back to the rushing attack here with 6:41 to go in the game. Lawrence High has only one timeout. They've burned 2, so they can stop the clock only once. The Lancers need another big play here on defense. Quarterback keeper here for Bako, rushes it up the middle, creating a little bit of misdirection, faking the handoff to Ryan Bates. But Bako keeps it, runs it up the middle, and most importantly for Haverhill, he keeps the clock rolling here. 6:20 to go in the game. Second down for the Hillies after a 4-yard pickup by Michael Bako on first down. The Hillies will now take their sweet time here, getting the play in from the far sideline. Bako has it, and he relays the play to the Hillies offense. They approach the line of scrimmage in a shotgun formation, 3 wide to the near side right, 1 to the far side left, 1 back in the backfield, and it is a handoff to that back, Lucas Perez, who is brought down for a short gain. Nice tackle there made by Albert Castillo. The senior Castillo is able to bring down Lucas Perez. Third down coming up for Haverhill. And the Lancers call their final timeout. Nope, it's a penalty against the Lancers, not a timeout called. Lancers still have 1 timeout remaining, but the Lancers are called for a costly unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. It's a face mask, in fact. And so Castillo grabbing the face mask on the tackle of Lucas Perez, the junior, and that's a costly penalty. High snap. Bako goes up and gets it. And the rush is close to first down yardage. Moving the pile ahead is the ball carrier. Perez brings the pile inside the 25, and he does pick up first down yardage. It's a 10-yard run. Sophomore Arias on the tackle for Lawrence High, number 8 in blue. .4:30 to go in the game. Haverhill driving now. Line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line. 1st and 10, the Hillies trying to burn some more clock and potentially score to ice this game. Handoff up the middle goes to Lucas Perez, the junior. Gonzalez makes a big tackle for Lawrence High. They can't give up another first down here if they want to try and get the ball back. They need to create a turnover on downs here. And that is the goal for the Lancer defense. They have created 4 turnovers, 3 picks, 1 fumble recovery. They need a big turnover here, and at the very least a turnover on downs to get the ball back. Under 4 minutes to go here in the game. Clock rolling after the Haverhill rushing attempt. Second down and 8 from the 19-yard line. Bako from the shotgun grabs the high snap. And Perez on the carry, bobbled it for a moment, retained possession. Very important for the Hillies that Perez was able to keep the ball secure. He does so. He picks up the first down after he regains control of the ball. That's a big first down. First down for the Hillies after the rushing attempt by Lucas Perez. The Lancers had an opportunity to pry the ball loose. Perez didn't quite have a great handle on it. The snap was high and the handoff timing was not great, but credit to Perez. He was able to secure that ball, plow forward, pick up a big first down. Quarterback keeper, and Bako to the near side. Trying to go off tackle right side here. Doesn't pick up a lot of yardage. He does get a yard. That brings up second down and 9 with 2:15 to go in the game. Haverhill not necessarily trying to score here, although certainly a touchdown would put this game on ice. The Hillies can pick up a first down inside the 2-yard line, but they're just looking to chew up this clock, which they have done very effectively on this drive. The Lancers do have one timeout. They can stop the clock one more time. Now from the shotgun, Bako gives it to Perez, and Perez is met at the line of scrimmage. No gain there. Timeout called here. And that is the final timeout of the game called by Lawrence. The Hillies still have 3 remaining, and the Lancers need to try and get a stop here on 3rd and 9. Timeout comes with the score: Hillies 22, Lancers 8, and 1:37 to go in the game. Folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. Our next scheduled broadcast, we will be at the Lawrence High Girls Varsity Soccer game on Tuesday night. So please join us here on campus to support the Lancers. There's nothing like being here in person to cheer on the Lancers, so we invite you to join us at Lawrence High for upcoming home games. Your support means everything. Your energy makes all the difference on the court, on the mat, or out on the field. We want you to show what it means to have true Lancer pride. 3rd down and 9 for Haverhill, trying to grind out this clock. It's a handoff. Great defense there by Lawrence High. Yancel Martinez in on the tackle of Ryan Bates, trying to sweep it out around the left tackle. Couldn't do it, and now it's 4th down for the Hillies. The Lancers cannot stop the clock. New line of scrimmage is good tackle by Lawrence High. It's going to be a little too late, though, as the Hillies successfully able to grind out this clock. Less than a minute to go here. Hillies currently up by 14, under a minute to go. And they have the ball here for a 4th down and 14. And the Lancers jump off sides here with 43 seconds to go. So 4th and 14 will become 4th and 9. And Haverhill with an interesting choice here. Game is pretty much in the bag for the Hillies. And so what do they want to do here on 4th and 9? They could run it up the gut. They could take a knee on it, give the ball back to Lawrence High. The clock is rolling here. They could just wait for the clock to roll out, but they'll need to run one more play here. And what will that play be on 4th and 9? Do they go for the end zone and try to run up the score? Do they take a knee? Do they run it up the gut? Let's see here. It's a shotgun formation for Bako and the Hillies. 4 wide receiver set, 3 to the near side right. Here's the snap, back to throw. Bako looking for the end zone to the near side. It's incomplete. And the Hillies pick up the win here in Lawrence. The Hillies have their first win of the season, and they do so in convincing fashion. The Hillies improve to 1-3, while the Lancers fall to 1-3. Homecoming 2025 is in the books, folks. The final score here from Lawrence, 22-8. The Hillies pick up the road win here tonight. Folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.